Yes, 1, 2. E. Test 1, test 1. Microphone check, test. Check 1, check 1. Microphone test, check 1. Test one. Test one. Test one. Test one.
Das Amerikanische, weil die anderen beiden ja von Staaten kommen, deswegen ist das ein bisschen schwierig.
Check, check. Okay, let's start. Please come in. Please come into the German pavilion. You're invited. Okay. Your Excellencies, ladies, gentlemen, friends of WASH, welcome and good evening to all of you at the end of day 3. I hope you're all well, hopefully excited about lots of interesting content, having a face-to-face event again, having face-to-face discussions again, but probably also a bit exhausted. My boss Thilo has already lost his voice due to all the talking, so that's why I'm stepping in for him today. Maybe you can find his voice somewhere and bring it to him. My name is Johannes Rück. I'm the coordinator of the German WASH Network, and I will lead you through the next 30 minutes of celebration for the launch of the Compendium of Hygiene Promotion in Emergencies. On the one hand, we will be celebrating those that created the publication. Secondly, we are celebrating together with those who have this publication possible in the first place, the German Federal Foreign Office and the Swiss Development Corporation, SDC. And you will see this new compendium is a very rich document. It is the result of the contribution of many individuals, many organizations, and we will hear about that later. But allow me to say some sentences about the logos here on the cover of this publication. The German WASH Network These are 26 German NGOs working in the field of WASH, with many organizations with different complementary expertise, and each with experience in different hygiene and behavior change approaches. This rich knowledge is in this publication. The IFRC, the International Federation of the Red Cross and Red Crescent, they have a long track record in hygiene promotion all over the globe. And we're thrilled about their support, not only on the content level, but also from their highest leadership, the Secretary General, who has endorsed the publication. The Global WASH Cluster. As the global coordinating body for humanitarian WASH, they also contributed with a wide range of their membership and the Hygiene Promotion Technical Working Group. We see this publication as a specific service to this platform, to the collective of the WASH Cluster, because this is where the rubber hits the road at the end of the day, where the main users of the content of this publication, the WASH practitioners in the field, are come together. Last but not least, Susanna, the Sustainable Sanitation Alliance, with its secretariat at GIZ. It is a leading global network for sanitation and a huge network of experts and practitioners. It contributed with valuable input from its partners, and it promises a huge reach for dissemination. And this is why we also choose to be the online host of the online platform, as they're very experienced in this with their online ecosystem for sanitation. Finally, this work would not have been possible without German and Swiss support. So thank you very much to the German Federal Foreign Office, to the STC, who believed in the impact and value of the previous sanitation and water compendia, and with the onset of the pandemic, immediately committed to supporting the hygiene compendium, a topic which is more important than ever before today. So we're looking forward to welcoming remarks from the respective ambassadors. It is indeed a great honor to have you both join us, and it is without further ado that I will hand first over to Honorable Ambassador Sönke Siemon, German Ambassador to Senegal, the Gambia, and Guinea-Bissau, and to Honorable Andrea Semadeni, Swiss Ambassador to Senegal, Cap-Vert, the Gambia, Guinea-Bissau, Mali, and Mauritania. So he will speak in French to you. Welcome, and the floor is yours.
Now it works, okay. Thanks you. State Secretary Lustiger from Switzerland, my dear colleague Andrea Semadeni, Ambassador of Switzerland, distinguished guests, I'm extremely pleased to welcome you here today at the launch of the Hygiene Promotion Compendium at the World Water Forum 2022 here in Dakar. And let me first say how glad we are to have co-funded this compendium together with our Swiss friends. I also want to offer congratulations to the German toilet organization GTO and their partner organizations for launching this Hygiene Promotion Compendium today. We also want to thank the German WASH network for all their hard work and continuous commitment. WASH, I'm sure you know it, is the very convenient abbreviation for water, sanitation and hygiene. I'm mentioning this because I will use it quite some time. Distinguished guests, safe drinking water and sanitation are human rights, which means everybody is entitled to it. Unfortunately, the reality is different. In addition to disasters, economic crisis and conflicts, water scarcity is increasingly responsible for humanitarian needs, and WASH crises are a consequence of that. What is more, we have seen an increase in targeted attacks on critical water infrastructure as a measure of war, which again increases humanitarian needs and has to cease immediately. Access to drinking water and sanitation are essential for a decent life. They are also essential in the fight against water-related and communicable diseases. We have seen this in particular in the context of our efforts to fight Ebola and COVID. In recent years, Germany has therefore massively increased its funding for humanitarian assistance, and this has also benefited numerous WASH projects such as the co-financed UNICEF program for humanitarian WASH emergency response in South Sudan. Strengthening WASH infrastructure is a priority of German humanitarian assistance and is reflected as a cross-cutting theme in most of our projects in general. And hygiene plays a big part in that. Our humanitarian engagement for the WASH sector peaked in 2020 with 140.8 million euros for 162 projects with vital WASH components. This is a very significant increase compared to the roughly 60 million euros spent in the years prior. In 2021, we funded WASH with 96.3 million for 106 projects, and we will certainly continue funding WASH in 2022. We are very grateful to have a strong and highly experienced partner at our side, the German WASH network. Therefore, we are proud to have provided financial support not only for the hygiene promotion compendium that we launch here today, but also for earlier editions of GTO water and sanitation compendia. We hope and sincerely believe that the new work will set standards for hygiene and be a useful tool in the fight against pandemics for the prevention of diseases. While humanitarian development and peace actors try everything in their power to reach as many possible in dire situations as possible, we all know they will not reach all of them. And that is why this compendium of hygiene promotion is so vitally important. It is designed in a very simple and clear way with helpful and informative illustrations, and it can make a difference on the spot. So whether we are members of NGOs, international organizations or governments, let's use and promote this compendium. It must reach as many people as possible. Thank you for your attention.
Merci beaucoup, merci mon cher collègue Sönke, ambassadeur d'Allemagne ici au Sénégal. Je salue évidemment la présence aussi de notre secrétaire d'État, M. Frutiger, et je vous donne la bienvenue ici ce soir à ce stand de l'Allemagne dans le cadre du Forum mondial de l'eau. Je vais d'abord commencer par une remarque qui a l'air de passer complètement à côté du sujet dont il s'agit aujourd'hui. Et j'aimerais commencer par mentionner la francophonie. Tout le monde sait que c'est une organisation importante et que la Suisse en fait partie, même si aux Suisses, comme vous savez, c'est une minorité de la population qui parle français. Par contre, la plupart des gens ignorent qu'il existe dans le monde humanitaire une germanophonie aussi. C'est une coalition d'États, une alliance entre l'Allemagne, l'Autriche, le Luxembourg et la Suisse, qui coopèrent en cas de catastrophe, participent à des formations en commun et échangent souvent entre eux. C'est toujours plus facile de collaborer quand on parle la même langue, mais ce n'est pas seulement pour cette raison qu'on a formé cette alliance. Aujourd'hui, nous avons le plaisir de voir, comme le disait déjà mon collègue, un résultat concret de cette collaboration, un compendium sur la promotion de l'hygiène qui a été développé sous la conduite du German WASH Network. Vous avez la liste de toutes les organisations qui en font partie là sur le mur derrière vous, mais aussi avec une contribution de la Suisse par un apport d'expertise via des individus et des institutions comme l'EAWAC qui est représenté ici ce soir, Institut fédéral des sciences de l'eau. Nous avions déjà un compendium, ils sont ici, sur l'assainissement et un autre aussi sur l'eau. Il fallait compléter la trilogie avec celui sur la promotion de l'hygiène. Contrairement aux deux autres compendiums très techniques, celui-ci porte sur des aspects nettement plus terre-à-terre. Il s'agit de valeurs souvent inconscientes, des notions de propre et de sale, de bon pour la santé ou dangereux pour soi-même et pour les autres. Et pour aborder ces sujets, il faut trouver un langage universel et comprendre le cadre culturel, mais il faut aussi oser aborder le sujet du pipi-caca qui nous dérange beaucoup en général. Qui peut tuer les bébés et qui peut retarder la croissance des enfants si nous n'avons pas le courage de l'aborder. Un mot encore sur l'importance de l'hygiène, mais surtout sur son caractère souvent négligé. Avoir le bon comportement hygiénique est important pour soi et pour les autres. Et récemment, le monde entier a dû revoir sa façon de se laver les mains. La pandémie oblige. L'hygiène, c'est comme les conseils de nutrition. Nous les entendons, nous pensons que nous devrions le faire, que ça fait du sens. Et puis souvent, nous l'oublions. Au moment où il faudrait les mettre en œuvre, on ne les met pas en œuvre. Or, mettre des infrastructures coûteuses qui distribuent de l'eau à la disposition des populations qui en manquent et compléter ces actions par la mise en place d'un bon assainissement aura moins d'effet qu'adopter des comportements moins risqués ou connaître les dangers qu'il faut éviter en termes de santé publique. Réussirons-nous à passer le message que la couche souillée du mignon petit bébé qui sourit à sa maman en train de le changer est aussi dangereuse pour la santé publique que des égouts à ciel ouvert? C'est le type de défi que rencontrent quotidiennement les acteurs humanitaires lorsqu'ils essayent de faire la promotion d'une hygiène adaptée aux circonstances après une catastrophe naturelle ou un conflit. Ma conclusion sera simple. Je fais le vœu que cet ouvrage contribue à faire naître une hygiénophonie, une vaste alliance de populations temporairement dans le besoin et d'acteurs humanitaires qui parleront une même langue pour engager un dialogue essentiel lors d'une crise humanitaire. Merci beaucoup pour l'attention.
Merci beaucoup. Many thanks for this very interesting words, welcoming words, and showcasing this exciting collaboration, Swiss-German collaboration. Thank you very much. Before we go into the content presentation, which will follow and will show you this exciting publication, I hand over to Caroline Hauptmann. She is the director of the office of the Konrad Adenauer Stiftung here in Senegal and for Gambia. She will also speak some opening words, and she has the pleasure to open the buffet.
Oui, bonsoir. Merci beaucoup, Monsieur Ruck. Je suis Caroline Hauptmann. Je suis la représentante résidente ici de la Fondation Konrad Adenauer et je dirige le programme Pays de la Fondation ici en Gambie et au Sénégal. Je salue Monsieur Sönke, son Excellence ambassadeur de l'Allemagne et son Excellence l'ambassadeur de la Suisse. Pour nous, en tant que fondation et acteurs allemands de la société civile, c'est un grand plaisir vraiment de pouvoir participer à ce forum. Et pour vous expliquer un peu pourquoi nous sommes ici aussi dans cette communauté allemande qui traite la thématique de l'eau, c'est le volet entrepreneuriat, c'est le volet économie. Donc nous avons des projets communs, surtout avec la grande association entrepreneuriale des petites et moyennes entreprises, le MEVW. Et ce que nous avons aussi, ce sont des projets communs avec la GIZ. Je vous explique. Le développement durable, aujourd'hui, ça se fait aussi à travers du volet de l'économie. Oui, il n'y aura pas de développement durable sans le moteur qui est l'économie. Et c'est dans ce secteur que nous travaillons. Aussi sur le côté de la société civile, justement pour encadrer un peu ce qui est quand on parle de conditions d'entrepreneuriat. C'est dans ce volet-là que nous accompagnons des délégations de l'économie allemande en les mettant en relation avec des entrepreneurs sénégalais pour discuter. Par exemple, la formation professionnelle, ce sont un peu les projets phares que nous réalisons que la GIZ réalise. Et notre côté, c'est la représentation du côté institutionnel. Donc, merci beaucoup à ces deux grands acteurs, la GIZ et à monsieur Andrea Semadeni, qui représente cette grande association entrepreneuriale qui est ici présente aussi et qui a rassemblé beaucoup d'entrepreneurs avec les technologies tout autour de l'eau. Alors, comment ça se fait que nous sommes ici dans la thématique de l'eau aussi? Ce qu'il faut savoir que les fondations comme la nôtre, nous sommes une des grandes fondations politiques en Allemagne, nous créons des espaces de dialogue, justement pour mettre ensemble un peu les connaissances, le savoir des acteurs, des institutions gouvernementales et du monde de la science, de la recherche. Et c'est à ce sujet-là que des collègues des États-Unis et de Bruxelles, qui sont ici présents aussi, ont présenté une grande étude qui a été réalisée au niveau de l'Himalaya et du Mekong River sur les systèmes d'eau en parlant de la diplomatie de l'eau. Donc l'eau, ce n'est pas seulement une ressource, c'est aussi, ou ça peut être une contrainte pour des conflits. Donc cette étude joue là-dessus, c'est ce qu'on a présenté hier et c'est pour ça un grand merci aussi aux collègues du bureau de Bruxelles, du dialogue multilatéral, représenté par monsieur Denis Schrey et l'experte du Stimson Center de New York qui a réalisé cette étude. Et voilà, c'est pour vous expliquer un peu la connexion. Donc merci à vous tous, merci aux organisateurs de nous avoir intégrés dans cette communauté allemande ici présente au Sénégal, mais bien sûr représentant le monde aussi un peu de l'Allemagne. Alors, nous savons que ces journées d'exposition, de forum, sont toujours très chargées pour tout le monde. C'est pour ça que nous avons le grand plaisir de vous recevoir aujourd'hui, ce soir, pour fêter ensemble cette journée mondiale de l'eau. Vous voyez ici autour, un petit buffet a été préparé. Donc, nous vous invitons cordialement à y participer, à vous restaurer et d'entrer dans des contacts très personnels et d'en profiter pour le dialogue. Je vous remercie.
So please feel free to grab one of this exciting publication and get your food at the buffet, but please in 5 minutes reassemble like that because we will have a presentation of this publication. So what it does, what it can, how it is structured and so on. So this will be a very exciting part of this evening. So please.
prendre un. Enfin, en fait, j'en ai déjà pris un, mais je vais en prendre un pour un copain humanitaire, quoi. Ah, pardon. Sorry.
That's for downloading.
Exactly. So it's an entire online platform where you can find all the information, so you don't have to carry.
So it's a little less heavy. Yeah?
Exactly.
I will take this version.
I'm
There's no French version yet.
We are currently working on a French version. That's good. So it will come out later this year.
Okay, great. I will find on the same platform.
Yes. The other two, the sanitation, the water compendium, is already available in French.
Okay, great. Thank you.
No, I'm based in Senegal myself, so this is why I can carry a hard copy.
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Peut-être la panéliste. Alors, photo, comme en Asie. Donation ceremony.
How the Italians call that type of microphone? Gelato. Quite funny.
Le trapèze, quoi. Ouais.
Oh yes. And what on the spot. And what a camera.
Your Excellency.
Are you seeing around?
Yes.
My bag is there.
dafa dem kii ambassade de France.
Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, please come back. Please reassemble here in front of us. May I have your attention? I know food and drinks are nice. It's good to think and drink. But now, finally, it's my extreme pleasure to hand over to my very dear colleague, Robert Gensch, Senior Wash Coordinator at the German Toilet Organization. Robert, I know you have pulled many night shifts to get this done in time. And when you did sleep, you probably dreamt about hygiene promotion. I'm not only proud of being your colleague and working with you on this, I'm also a bit jealous. Since it's a mystery to me how smoothly you're coordinating so many people, even when the scope of this compendium got bigger and bigger over time, and that you finally deliver a masterpiece in time. I'm thrilled to hand over to you for the launch of the third book in this series and the online platform. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the warm welcoming words from both ambassadors, good to see you all here at the German Pavilion, and it's a great pleasure also on behalf of all the authors, the entire authors team, to officially launch the Compendium of Hygiene Promotion in Emergencies, the third piece which within a series of compendia. And this trilogy is actually a result of a long-standing cooperation, a Swiss-German collaboration which already started way back in 2016 when we started with a compendium on sanitation technologies in emergencies together with our colleagues from the EAWAC and different other partners. And it has been financially supported, as has been said earlier, by the German Federal Foreign Office as well as the Swiss Agency for Development and Cooperation. And throughout the years we, as I said, started with the sanitation compendium, then later on with a compendium on water technology, water supply technologies and emergencies, and now finally with this third piece on hygiene promotion in emergencies. So while the first two focused very much on the hardware side, on technologies, this third publication is more on the software side, trying to compile and structure the wealth of knowledge, which is more vague and less tangible, but trying to condense that and structure it well and make it an easy accessible document for use for humanitarians. So it became quite a dense and rich publication. So we initially thought it will be a 200 pages book. It turned out to be 300 pages, and we even had to reduce the font size in order to fit everything into one publication. And it's kind of 1 kg of knowledge in one single document, and with so many experts involved, making sure that the quality is there, and having the support from so many actors. It's kind of the opus magnum on hygiene promotion in emergencies. So starting off with the presentation, as has been said earlier, it's a joint effort by the German WASH Network, the International Federation of the Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies, the Global WASH Cluster, and the Sustainable Sanitation Alliance. Supported, as I said, by our German and Swiss donors. And last but not least, with the involvement of around 100 sector experts from more than 50 organizations, institutions, and different networks. So it was quite an effort to develop such a publication, also within a rather short time frame, but happy that's finally available. So it's a comprehensive compilation of the most relevant hygiene promotion components, all the tools, all the approaches and methods in hygiene promotion. It's applicable to all critical hygiene behaviors, so not just hand washing, it also applies to sanitation-related behaviors, water-related behaviors, etc., etc., and also across all response phases. So although it's an compendium for humanitarians and with a focus on emergencies, it still bridges and links through all the response phases, from the acute response phase where you usually do acute, quick and dirty, life-saving response, to more longer-term stabilization, recovery, and finally the development part of the picture. One of the aims also of the publication is to find a common language, and it turned out that we also as a sector had to kind of define what hygiene promotion actually is, because it's quite or seen differently by different people, and so developing this publication also helped finding this common language, provide more clarity on the terms and vocabulary used. It tries to disaggregate hygiene promotion into its different components and should be seen as a systematic starting point to access all relevant information, key concepts, good practice, etc. And it then links to all the available documents. So we have not reinvented the wheel. It was just an effort to compile all the information, structure it well, and then link to all the other actors and their publications in the sector. So it's hence both a capacity strengthening and also decision support tool. And at its core, it has 6 different hygiene promotion components we came up with. So it's first of all looking at the preconditions and the enabling factors. So in order to be able to wash hands, you definitely need a hand washing facility, you need soap, you may need some hygiene items, but it also deals with issues like menstrual hygiene management, market-based programming, things like how you cooperate and collaborate with other sectors in emergencies. All this is part of this first component. Then we have the community engagement and participation part, which is quite relevant and key part, because hygiene promotion is always the enabler between the actual hardware and the people using it. So this engagement element is important. Then, of course, the whole assessment, analysis, and planning part, communication, both mass communication, participatory communication, even remote communication, as it's often done nowadays with COVID, etc. Then, of course, the whole issue around social and behavior change. And last but not least, the monitoring, evaluation, accountability, and learning element. So these are the 6 bigger building blocks, if you like, of the whole compendium, which then is translated into sub-chapters for each of those components, where each of those parts is detailed out on a 2-page document. And in addition, it kind of has a long annex, which is almost half of the publication, which then deals with different tools and methods that are being used as part of hygiene promotion. So from focus group discussion, transact walks, whatever it is, that's all listed here, and all with the corresponding page with the most important information and summary, and then the link to all other available information. And last but not least, the frameworks and approaches, which are bigger frameworks such as community health clubs or community-led total sanitation or fit for school. And they make use of a variety of different tools, and they are just bigger in scope, and are making use of all those tools. So all this is compiled in one single document, and for the tools and methods, as I said, there's a variety of different things you can do, from okay, just clicking through that. And for the frameworks and approaches, there are quite a lot of different ones, from FAST, CLTS, Fit for School, WASHM, so 24 in total, so quite a lot. And there's also a corresponding online version. So if you don't want to carry this almost 1 kg document, you can just use the QR code and access the website. There's already the sanitation compendium, the water compendium, and now, from today onwards, also the hygiene promotion one as an interactive online platform. The sanitation platform is available in English, French, and since Dakar also in Arabic. Then we have the water compendium already available in English, and also since yesterday actually in French. And we are currently even working on a Ukrainian version for the ongoing response in Ukraine. And the hygiene promotion currently only available in English, unfortunately, but we are working on the French version and it should be available later this year. So that's in a nutshell what this whole compendium is all about. So I would like to use that opportunity again to thank all those involved, all the partners, all the donors, the 100+ people who contributed to the document. And I'm really looking forward to see this publication being used in the field. And that's, I guess, all I can say right now. So I wish you a wonderful evening here at the World Water Forum, a nice remaining stay in Dakar, and of course, enjoy reading.
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for that wonderful session. Very informative. Hello, friends. Hello, 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 hello. I know you came for the free beer, but can you have a message as well from the sanitation village? Hello, hello, hello. Not everyone's listening yet, but please do listen. I'm the crazy man holding a plunger in the air. Hello. Tomorrow afternoon, we have a skills operator challenge in the sanitation village, supported by our friends here, GIZ, Susanna. Franzi told me, is that right, Franzi? She's not listening. Franziska, can you listen at the back, please? She's still not listening. She is now. 4:30 p.m. in the afternoon. Our wonderful operators, manual emptiers, pit emptiers, operators from all over Africa will be with us in the sanitation village emptying mock pits. I promise you it is not real poop. Please be there, bring your own beer. Thank you, good evening, bye-bye.